Hi friends, welcome back to another Legacy Steel and Sorcery video. I am DJ Montague, and today we're talking about where some of the loot locations are, and helping you find some of the more difficult to find loot. So let's get into it. First of all, let's talk about scissors. They are a very rare currency you need for lots of stuff in your lodge. They are... I mean, I get so many people asking where to find them. I mean, you can find them in houses potentially. You find them in hanging bags from the trees. I mean, you just kind of got to get lucky. There's really nothing more to it. But if you go between houses and hanging bags, I think that's your best bet of finding these. Next up is frogs. Frogs are just in the river. A lot of people will hear the frog sound and then not pay attention to it, and then not go look for that frog. They make a sound when you're nearby one. So, you hear one? Go grab a frog. They're good for quests and good for your barmaid to upgrade and get some more experience and reputation with the barmaid. Wood saws and iron nails are pretty easy to come by, but they are something that I should touch on anyway. Wood saws and iron nails can be crafted from a crafting bench in your lodge. If you don't have it available, you just need to upgrade it to the next level, and then you should see it available. And let's get up to the keys. Skeleton keys have been nerfed quite a bit in terms of how often you see skeleton keys. I think what they try to do is make the rogue lockpicks a little bit more useful. So it's pretty self-explanatory. You find lock chests all over the place. Usually, like I said in another video, Lightbearers keep Cemetary. There's also a few scattered around elsewhere, but I wouldn't worry too much about it. If you're going for skeleton keys and you have like 3 or 4 of them, you could just bring one in every time you go in and find this same chest and open that one. I don't think there's different loot per area. Like Lightbearers Keep is not going to have better locked chests than, you know, Cemetary, but maybe you're superstitious and maybe you have found better loot in the Cemetary. I don't know. Skeleton keys will be mostly found off of skeleton elites. The red skeletons, the larger archer skeletons that shoot the disease arrows at you. Even some of the shield skeletons that have more HP than most. Those skeletons are what you want to be aiming for when you're looking for skeleton key farming. Also a really good idea because crumbling skulls are really rare, and you need those for upgrading your ossuary in the lodge. Let's get on to the crypt key. Now, the wraith is standing outside of the crypt key extraction area, and these keys are good for 1, having an extra extraction that's near somewhere you're going to farm, and 2, usually this area has glint items in it. Now, they're not super great glint items. Usually they're just gray or white glint items, but it's something if you're looking to farm some glint and you're like, I just need to get in and out, get some glint, upgrade the reputation with the goblin or buy the favor from the goblin, which also, while we're talking about the goblin, buy the favor from the goblin. It's 600 glint. That's what you want to be buying. And then you can extract. Or, I mean, if you are more confident and you just go in and grab the glint items and you want to continue farming, you can. There is a timer on how long the gate stays open for these areas. It's the same with the castle extraction. This one is more vertical. You go up the spire and exit to the castle extraction. I think this one's the cooler one because you get to see the entire area. You get to look out over the keep, and also, you know, you got the bells. It's cinematic. So I wish that like a griffin would come down and pick you up or something. That'd be sick, right? Anyways, and lastly, we have treasure keys. Now, I no joke have been saying for a little while now that the ring silver from these treasure keys is better than opening the treasure area. But I will show a treasure area here just so you know what it is, what you're looking for. There's one inside the church and there is one inside the cemetery. They're not great. They need to be updated badly. But I think currently with the game, it's not on the high priority list to get more loot out because they're working on balancing combat and making sure that the fundamental gameplay moment to moment is more fun. Then they'll add more of the loot and expand that dynamic of the game. Once the core gameplay loop is solidified, and I think we're having a really good time and figuring out the niche for arenas, which exist but are not available yet, I think we're going to get a lot more loot available and loot locations and things to do in the world of Legacy Steel and Sorcery. Also, there are a few locations around the map if you get the spider quest, where you're either sent to kill spiders or get spider legs or get spider webs. I'll circle them here so you can see where I would go check out spiders. There is a larger red spider that seems to be in a locked room. Once you enter the room, you step on a pressure plate and it drops a gate behind you. Until that spider is dead, there is nowhere else you can go. Also, that spider is a dick, and he hurts and does tons of damage, and I highly recommend avoiding him if you can, but these are where the spiders are. I hope you found this helpful to find some of the things that are a little more rare or give you an idea of where to farm a little bit more efficiently. Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/DJ Montague. Also, like, comment, subscribe. Just let me know what you want to see from the next video. I'm here for legacy tips. Also, obviously, some Super Vibe tips if you need them. But I'll see you soon, friends.